What's up, everybody? Let's see who can get out here. Who wants to show up? Let me get the link and everything put up. So y'all want to join in? All right, there's the link. Let's see who all wants to show up. There's Mr. Mike Hodge. About time you're the first one in here. Of course, you already knew I was supposed to go live. So how you doing? Of course, right now, Crystal, she's not going to be popping in because right now she had to go down to her dad's today to get some stuff, and she just got through get all that kind of stuff, dropping some stuff off and picking some other stuff up, and she's heading back. So it'll be about an hour or so before she's back home. Of course, I didn't come on right away because I had to go in. I was getting thirsty. Hey, get me a small bottle of Coke. Excuse me, cherry Coke. You better not be the last one. You can be the first one, Mike, but not the last. Let's see who else can get in to join in on this. I hope you're not the only one that's going to. Hey, Breezy. Yeah, I've been doing good. Like I said, last week, Crystal and I, she came down from Oklahoma City along with her son, Chris. And she didn't get it. She left there late and then got in to here in Ennis about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. And I got my old bedroom cleaned out and everything, got the bed and everything all set up. And he wound up going, and I think for about $90, I went and got a little used window unit from a pawn shop that was like 3 years old. And got that all set up in the room for him. That way it wouldn't be hot, because that's my old bedroom, and there's never been an AC unit put in there. All right, sweetie. You be careful driving. But yeah, like I said, we went down to that bike rally and everything, her first one, and she totally loved it. The only drawback to it was we had all the rain that came in, so that kind of made it real muddy and everything. We actually did miss one day of it because of the rain, because considering the fact that there's a lot of people who are camping there. Well, we weren't. We were staying in a hotel about 25 miles away, and I'm not going to want to be out there on the trike with her, as they always say, that's precious cargo. So anyways, I'm not going to get out there and try, riding the bike and everything in the rain with her on it with me. So, yeah, like I said, she's, you see her in the chat and everything. She's on the road. As it'll be about an hour or so before she's back home. Or, excuse me. Be about an hour or so before she's back at her house. Because in a little bit over a month, her home's going to be here in Texas with me. Well, Mike, why were you wanting to fight? I mean, you're not supposed to get in an argument and want to fight. But yeah, I definitely saw a lot of, as they say, bare-chested women out there. It's like, the good thing about it is that Crystal, it was like, you can look, but no touchy. It's like, okay. It's like, if I want, I can look, but it's like, that's about all I can do. It's like, okay. Well, Mike, what you should have done was caught him and thrown him back to him. All right, no problem, sweetie. But yeah, we had a good time. Like I said, with her first bike rally. Of course, I got the videos and everything uploaded. Did Tried to do the live stream, but I guess on Nelly with uh, the internet and everything was down there. It wasn't working right. Um, I know I tried doing it last night at the racetrack, which I was going to go back tonight, but I was like, nah, I didn't feel like it. Been kind of feeling a little under the weather throughout the day. Um, but yeah, like I said, thoroughly enjoyed it. By the bands that they had up there playing. One of them I thought was going to do cover, songs as other person's like, uh, no, I like them. They're good. Matter of fact, I'm friends now with lead singer, and they're going to be coming up to the Dallas area for a concert. So, hey, let me know when. I'll be there. 'Cause I know right now I probably can't get a hold of him because he's out celebrating his girlfriend's birthday. And we've had so much rain and everything. This ground, my chair keeps wanting to sink in the ground. Actually, I went and got some boards. Used some of the boards I used to put up underneath it. One of them moved on me. Well, that's better. Oh, yeah, that's a little bit better. It's a little wobbly, but not as bad. But hey, I've got the link out there if anybody wants to join in. But yeah, I do know that with her and everything, I'm still trying to find out about the next pirate cruise that's going to be happening. Uh, I've been, telling her prices on between what Royal Caribbean has and what Carnival has, and where they're going and everything, and telling her, hey, these prices are not bad. What's the holdup, Mike? That's your problem, not mine. I got a lot of Volkswagens around right now. Got a lot of these bugs, and it's windy down here. So, Breezy, what you been up to? You're being quiet over there. Can't, I can't say anything if nobody wants to put anything in the chat, so I can what to talk about. Or they don't have anybody in the uh, up here in the panel, we can talk back and forth. Ah, so you having a disagreement with your neighbors, Mike? Is that what's going on? I know Crystal and I, we were on the phone talking um, for joining in on Brandon's stream. Of course, I was still in the house and everything's like, okay, I guess I'll go and uh, get the computer and all set up out in the garage. That way, have my cigarettes and everything else, be more comfortable, relaxed, and everything. Hey, Doug, how y'all doing tonight? Appreciate you stopping in. It's always good to see people I know. Ah, Hey, someone, it's still a job. You got, something you got to do. And that's what Crystal does. She gets paid by the state to go in and uh, basically go into people that's on low income or state funded housing, and she goes in. She'll take, like do cleaning, maybe do some shopping for them, and a few other things here and there. Clean up in their house and everything. Really? They're going to complain about 4 inches? For me, Mike, only time I got to worry about my grass getting tall if it gets over up around 12 inches because then the city wants to come by. Then I got to take care of it, which I wound up having done. Well, it's none of their business. Like you said, they don't like it. Tell them to take it and shove it where the sun don't shine. That's all there is to it. I mean, I had the city complain about my truck sitting in the driveway, and they're going, "Well, it hasn't been run, hasn't been tagged or inspected, and that's all expired on it. It's a junk motor vehicle. You got to get it moved." And I wound up taking it to court and everything. And I asked the prosecutor one simple question, and she goes, "I'll dismiss that." Because I asked her, I said, "What is the uh, city ordinance that requires me by law to get my vehicle tagged and inspected every year?" She kind of thought about it, dismissed. Yeah, it's like just because my vehicle's sitting there doesn't mean it's a junk motor vehicle. Of course, I wasn't going to tell them I had a problem with it, but I still have the same problem. I just have never got to it. These are Camel Crush menthol. Yeah, well, it's because you got a very loud exhaust on it, Mike. Is that what you're trying to say? Yep. I tell them when you start paying my taxes and bills, and all my utilities and everything, then you can tell me what I can do on my property. Until that time, f off. That's what I would say. Yep. But yeah, they are. California. They've been wanting to ban menthols. I don't know why. I know we were talking uh, uh, earlier on Brandon's stream. They were trying to say that they're because most of your colored people smoke menthols that they're trying to keep them from getting cancer. I'm going, excuse me, but there are other races out there that smoke menthol, and it's not just colored. Yeah, Mike, I know all about that, especially with Crystal and her little car. Basically, all she's got is about that much of a head pipe, and that's it. There's nothing else, no other exhaust on that car. So, yeah, it's all gone because her son went going too fast over the railroad tracks, basically just ripped it all out. It's like, yeah, you got to get that thing fixed before getting down here. They will, they'll automatically go, nope. Go get it tagged and inspected and everything for down here? Nope, that's got to be on it. A little bit stricter down here in Texas and Oklahoma. Hey, anybody out there want to get on, come up here on the panel? I get the link put back up. That's one way of shutting them up. Yeah, I'm glad that my neighbors don't complain about when I fire up either one of my Harleys because they're not quiet. And I do like having lots of, I do like the sound of that V-twin. Because I know that once I get that little top fuel dragster and everything built and I'm doing the tuning and everything on it, yeah, that thing's going to be loud. Okay, is that Nebraska? Do what? Oh, that's BS, Mike. Okay. Yeah, I was just wanting to make sure that was Nebraska. It was like, okay, is that Nebraska or I was just trying to figure, make sure I had the, make sure I had the right state. But man, Mike, that's a bunch of BS going on down there. It's like if I want to, go out in my backyard, yeah, I'll put on some charcoal. I'm not going to fire up a gas grill. I mean, I don't have it here. I mean, I know we got people that do it all the time down here. We'll fire up the wood smoker and all that kind of stuff. It's like nobody says anything here. I guarantee if anybody was to say something, it's like we tell them, did I invite you to my party? Nope. Bye. Plain and simple. Bye. Be like, ciao, arrivederci, sayonara, hasta la vista, baby. That's what I'd be telling them. Yep. I need to get me another one. I really haven't been doing it because don't have anybody to be able to do it for. But like I said, a little bit over, about a month. Yeah, things are gonna be different once Crystal gets down here with Chris and everything. So, be getting the backyard and everything more organized, getting it fixed up, and probably seeing about going and getting a barbecue grill and doing some grilling on, Friday, Saturday nights. We better not, Mike. I guarantee you that's one thing that we better not because I don't want to see it. No, Doug and Lori, no. Actually, I work for a company here in Ennis. We do spray painting on different types of fasteners, screws, nuts, bolts, rivets, washers. Um, Basically, whatever the customer wants painted, whatever color. Like I tell everybody, those little screws that hold your light switch and outlet plate covers on, we paint those and we ship them back. We've got one company, we paint rivets for them. They send them to us. We don't buy any stock. Everything that we have at our business, we don't own it. And basically, the customer themselves, they ship it to us, and then we will turn around, get it painted, put it in the same box, ship it right back to them. And we have usually about 4 or 5 trucks a day that we ship stuff out on. Yeah, I think Texas needs to close its borders from the other states. I know right now that one thing they're talking about is there's one group that's actually pushing for Texas to succeed from the United States and become its own country again. Which, yeah. Yeah, we are busy. Matter of fact, just the other day, Jim, who's the owner, he was talking to me, and he was saying that he's trying to decide if he wants to accept an order or turn it down. And I go, why? He goes, he's because of how big it is. I go, how big is it? He goes, 50 million screws. Yeah, 50 million screws for one order. We have one order that we got back in 2016. It took us a little bit over a year to complete it, and that was 42 million. And that was for what was it 7x1/2 hex washer, and basically it's the screws that the company uses for putting rain gutters together with, and they were all white. Since then, we've been having the same company. We've done anywhere from like a 1.5 or 3 million screw order for them, and they're in different colors. Hey, Stephen, how you doing? Thank you for stopping by. Okay, they've already got basically a ban on assault weapons, which an assault weapon is nothing more than an actual military weapon. It's a fully automatic. It's a machine gun. That is what an assault weapon is. Okay. Now everybody's wanting to say that trying to figure out how to put this. Okay, the Armalite 15, which that's the actual name for it. Oh, Wayne's here. Hey, Wayne, didn't you see us sneak in? But that particular item, it's not an assault weapon. It's a semi-automatic. It's just like any other semi that's out there. One pull, one bang. That's it. In other words, to fire it again, you have to let go and pull the trigger again. It'll fire again because it will, it'll cycle back. It'll reload and everything. Yeah, there is no such thing as a fully semi-automatic weapon. I heard that from what's that dumb? I can't say it. Next president's wife. Yeah, Clinton. It's like I remember hearing her say that and everything. I'm going, what the heck are you talking about? You don't even know any. Are you talking English? It's like, what are you talking about? You don't even know what the hell you're talking about. Because there is no such thing as a fully semi-automatic. You either have a fully automatic or semi-automatic. One or the other. Or you have bolt action, you have lever action. That's it. But yeah, like I said, yeah, that's and basically the 5.56 or 2.23. It's nothing more than just a 22 on steroids. That's all it is. I mean, you can do a lot. I mean, I got my set of Winchesters in there. They fire 30-30. That's a bigger caliber and just as powerful as one of those others. And it's a lever action. And how long have those been in production? Let's see. What was it? 18. See, the ones I get are 1894. So that's a designs from back 1894. And of course, they had the 1872. You know, it was like, really? So and that, you know, we're talking, you know, last century, or no, 2 centuries ago. That is what it does. From what I've seen on it, is basically as you fire the gun, excuse me, the broomstick, because that's a word not really supposed to say on YouTube. But as you fire it, what it does is actually makes you, because you're supposed to pull back and everything. So what the recoil is supposed to do is make everything go forward and get your finger off the trigger, and that way, because you're constantly wanting to pull back, so as it reloads, it's doing this number where you're basically keep firing. As soon as you goes forward, it will chamber another round, and you're still pulling back. It will let you fire another round. So yeah, actually, it doesn't pull the trigger back. It helps you with your finger on the trigger. Is what it does. Ooh, you got one of them Barretts? Is that what you got, Wayne? Hey, no problem. Hey, that's why we're here. You know, try to. That's one thing, like I said, about my channel. We're going to talk about anything and everything, as you can tell. It's not just about one particular item or particular subject. It's like it's it starts over here and it might end up over here, or you know, somewhere in between. That's all there is to it. Yeah, yeah. That's something that's like, okay, bolt action 50. Yeah, I would love to be able to get my. If I had a chance to get my hands on a Modus, oh, I would be in such heaven having one of them suckers. Hey, Eleanor, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you stopping by. Did you catch anything? Hopefully, you caught something good. But you know, I can talk about something like that. That's one thing I remember. I seen a video actually on YouTube out there. Some politician, I don't know who she was, but undoubtedly someone had fed her a bunch of BS that she totally believed in, and she was talking about that the uh, like I said, the Armalite 15, and so it weighs as much as what was it? Several um, phone books. It's real heavy. And saying, oh, excuse me. But she was trying to say it fires 50 caliber bullet. I'm going, no. If that little broomstick fired a 50 cal, you wouldn't be hanging on to it. One round, and that thing would probably get destroyed because it's not heavy duty enough. Like the other night, we were talking about music and movies and all that kind of stuff. Talking about all the different, music. And I do know there was a couple concerts I did forget about mentioning. One was, of course, Mr. Alice Cooper, and I have seen Joe Diffie. Steven, she had to go down and see her dad, and her and her son Chris are actually on their way back to the house. That's why she's not here. All right. Oh, good. I'm glad you caught something, Eleanor. Hey, Steven, you want to jump in here? I know you like getting in on this. Oh. Actually, those are. Oh, sorry to hear that, Steven. Hopefully you get out soon. But Eleanor, yeah, okay. The M16 and M4, those are fully automatic because, the thing about it is, you pull that trigger, it will keep firing. You can have it on a 3-round burst, or you can have it to where you hold it, it will keep firing until the magazine's empty. That is a full automatic. It's a machine gun. Okay. But the 15 is not. It's a single, one pull, one shot, one and done. Hey, Shell. I got the link up there if you want to join in. I haven't seen you in a while. I've got the 1917 Winchester, which they made less of. All right. Adam shared my video. Appreciate it, Adam. Yeah, I did actually do a video on that one. You working? All right. Hey, Shell. I haven't heard any word lately. So how's Froggy doing? And her dad. I know she hadn't done any kind of videos, and I haven't seen anything on Facebook. So I haven't heard. Just wondering if you have. Like I said, appreciate that, Adam. Yeah. Yeah, Eleanor, like I said, now, yeah, the 15, that is a semi. It's semi-automatic. One pull, one round. That's it. But the 16, yeah, that has a selector switch on it where you can actually have it for semi, 3-round burst, or full. So you actually you can change it as far as how you want it to fire. If they are fully, Stephen, then that means they've been modified, which is not legal. So yeah, you can do it, but you have to have a certain license and everything, and the different parts to do that with. Which, if you get caught and everything, I believe that's a felony. That's good, Shell. Like I said, I haven't heard anything. Seen any of her videos. I know she hadn't posted any videos. Like, I know she's not going to. Like I said, I haven't seen anything on Facebook. So I figured, you talk to her more than I think anybody else. So that's why I was asking you, and I appreciate you giving me that info. Matter of fact, I'm gonna send that information on to Miss Crystal right now. Y'all bear with me while I do some typing here. Okay. Hey, Tom. Yeah, Shell, she needs to. That's why, it's like, hey, family first. It's like, hey, don't worry about us. We're going to be around. You go take care of him. You take care of family. That's the main thing. Yep. Oh. Yeah. Like I said, you got to have that license in order to have them. That's the only thing, because otherwise, it's considered a felony because you're modifying it beyond the manufacturer's specifications. I guess you could put it that way. Yep. 1873. Oh, yeah, 1872, 1873. Was it 1870? I think it had 74, 76. I'm trying to remember all the years now. All right, Adam. You have a good night. Appreciate you stopping by. It was good seeing you over on Brandon Stream. You take care. And say hello to the missus for me. And tell her Happy Mother's Day. Yeah, Stephen, I do hope you get, out of the hospital soon. Kick that little Shetland pony in the rear end. And you go, be like a goalie at the hockey game. Get the puck out of there. Yeah, see, like I said, Eleanor, yeah, that's what that selector switch does. You either get the 3-round burst, which is full automatic, or you can have it into a single shot round. But that's still the M16, which is still the fully automatic version of the 15. It's BS Small Engines. Hey, Patch, how you doing tonight? I haven't seen you in a while. Of course, I know I haven't been on here because some fact is I've been busy with everything else going on. I hadn't even been home on Saturday nights, really. Yeah, I got my little bottle of cherry Coke out. Yeah, windy out here. And by the way, Eleanor, I don't know if I've done or not, but a salute for you being, serving the country. Appreciate it. Hey, if I met you, I'd shake your hand. I did that the other day. Matter of fact, Wednesday, went out to my local place for lunch, a little Mexican restaurant. And I pulled in because I had to get some. I didn't have my bike with me because I had to pick up some stuff in the car. And I pulled in the restaurant and there was a guy on a bike. I went up, talked to him, and um, yep. But come to find out, he was in the military and everything, and I shook his hand. And what surprised me was, we got through eating, they bring the ticket over, and because our conversation and telling him about the motorcycle ministry and everything, he wouldn't buy me my lunch. I mean, he didn't have to, but I appreciated it. And you're welcome. Oh, Patch, hey, anytime, like I said, don't forget to, hit that. If you hit the subscribe button and hit that bell and select all, that way whenever I've got a video either uploaded or I'm going live. Usually I try to let everybody know about that. That's why, when I was on Brandon's stream here earlier, he was going to shut it down. It's like, hey, if anybody wants, I can go live. And of course, Mr. Mike Hodge, he was going, yep, go live. Okay, I'll have the late night with, Mater. Usually after Brandon, he does his live streams, like, I'll come on. Okay, I'll say it again. She had to go down to take some stuff to her dad's house and pick up some stuff. So her and her son Chris are heading back right now. That's who I was texting here a few minutes ago, letting her know what you told me about Froggy. And I'm sending something else to her. Yeah. Well, that's because you got in late, Shell. That's why. But hey, I appreciate you coming here tonight, being part of the stream. But yeah, matter of fact, looks like she's going to be getting down here a little bit sooner than what she was expecting. Probably about the beginning of June. She goes, oops. Yep. Yeah, I never did get a chance to try that one. I know I was talking to her dad earlier, and he was telling me about a little pawn shop up there where he's at, and as he was saying, he walked in and they actually had one of the Garants up there. And so, really, man, I'd like to get my hands on one of those, but I found 5 of them at my local pawn shop, and they were too expensive. He goes, yeah, that's what I was thinking. He said $350. I'm going, what? I would have jumped to that because the ones here, they were at $650 and higher. Them bugs. I appreciate that, Patch. Thanks for joining. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. I know that right now I know I got to do the ice bucket challenge because I finally hit the 100 subscriber mark. I've been so busy with everything else that I ain't even had a chance to do that yet. But yes, I will be doing that, and it will be on a live stream. Don't worry. I'll, be getting to that sometime soon. Oh, you looking for me, Shell? It's easy. Hang on. I haven't heard on that. Um, I haven't heard any kind of big boom. All right. All you gotta do is look up Michael, Michael Glaser, Glaser. And you'll see my little, mater on there. I thought we were friends on Facebook, Shell. I'm having fun with her right now. Oh, she's got Chris driving, saying that they're about 20 minutes away, and Chris got distracted and missed his turn. Hang on, I'm typing back to her. But yeah. That's actually my notification. Whenever I get a text message or um, something on for YouTube or any kind of notification, yeah, yeah. But the Dixie horn, yeah, that's my notification. Hey, Patrick, I was wondering if you were going to be sneaking in here soon. But yeah, I don't know if that has or not. Hey, maybe it'll crash somewhere over in up on the East Coast and that little area. It's about like that with um, there's one house that's all painted white. Maybe it'll come down over there. Yeah, maybe up there on the northeast part of the you know coast. Hey, Shell, did you find me on Facebook? Huh. Okay. Let me get over to Facebook and see. And showing anything. Okay, it's popping up there. Eh, at least okay. You sent me something through Messenger. Okay, I just sent you a message back. It's not popping up as far as a friend request on, let's see. I got it through Messenger, but I don't see anything as far as a actual friend request. And let me hang on. Let me look on bring up my Facebook tab, see what it shows. No, I got message. I got through Messenger, but I don't have anything. Let me look on here real quick. There we go. Okay. I accepted it. Had to go through actually on my through the laptop and find it. Ah. Okay. And yes, I accepted your friend request. Okay. I will tell her. I don't know if let's see. Uh-oh. Adam just got a video uploaded. I think she's already friends with you on there. That I would have to, let's see. Nope, I can't do it there. I actually would have to go over to, hang on, I have to go over to my other and bring it up. Okay, hopefully I don't get the sound. Okay, nope, don't have the sound there. So let me, gotta wait till everything gets brought up. And she goes, yep, she'll accept it. Okay. Hey, Shell, I got you as a mod. Yeah, Patch, I'd like to get one. I I understand there's a whole bunch of them that's still over in the Philippines. That they're supposed to be getting imported back in that were just left over there. Whether or not they're going to do that, I don't know. And Crystal goes, "Oh," she says, "All right, she'll accept it." And you're welcome, Shell. But yeah, I mean, those M1s, those are nice. Um, what was it? I think 8 rounds is what they hold of 30 odd 6. I think it's what they've got. They need to put me a bug light in out here, I guess. I've got one of those little zappers somewhere. Yep, I actually got it hanging up. I got it right there. But in order to have it operate, I got to unplug that light over there. I do know I had. I'm probably going to have to put me a screw up. Oh, I can actually use one of these. Okay. Y'all bear with me. I'm going to get the bug zapper going because I'm tired of all these bugs flying around in here and landing on me. It's like, It's like, I'm tired of this. Okay. I know I've got it in here. Just got to figure out where I hid it. Or did I put it? Is it still in my impact? Yep, it still is. Okay, good. I was looking for the driver. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna get this bug zapper going. I'm tired of getting these guys wanting to mess with me. I know, it got noisy. Can't do anything about that. I didn't think I was going to actually have to get this thing out just yet. But, okay. Okay, don't need, I need that one. Okay, a little dark over there. There. Okay. I got the bug zapper going now. Got one. Got another. It's going to get a bunch of them now. Oh, it's not, I mean, you see what I'm wearing right now. I mean, yeah, it was like in the, what, about the mid 80s today. Let's see. Yeah, she's gonna see about moving probably close to where I'm at. Yeah, Grapevine was not probably about an hour or so away. She can probably live down here by where I'm at and where Crystal's gonna be coming to. Be no problem. Actually, she can live maybe a little bit south, maybe Hillsboro. Wow, where do you live at, Patch? You said it was still cold and rainy. Yeah, Nebraska I can understand this time of the year still. Yep, Alvarado's not that far away. As a matter of fact, that's where the guy is that's doing the saddlebags and tour pack for Fat Albert right now. Ah, so you're up there where they have the small sodas, Minnesota. Yeah, you get them small soft drinks up there, the mini sodas. I got cousins that live up there. What are you gonna do? Try and buy the King Ranch? All right. I guess you're finally home. I guess she's finally home. Yeah, knowing you, Shell. Yeah, you probably. I'll probably never get Crystal away. So the browsers you're talking about, Wacko, we ain't coming out. Yeah, that's something I didn't do tonight was go get Powerball. Man, I got a bunch of these bugs flying around. Looking about 15, 20 of them. I've already had about a dozen or so land on me. There goes another one getting zapped. There she is. Oh, as soon as it, oh, says she's there. There she is.
Hi guys. Yeah,
There she is. She's fine.
we left. Yeah, I'm here. Oops, sorry.
Yeah.
Pulled out YouTube. Yeah, we left Chickasha at 9:20. Christopher got lost since he was driving. Yeah,
Well, he is a blonde.
exactly. But the good news is I had something come in.
And
Hi Doug. Well, it's not for me.
something from. Well, I know. Oh, okay.
And
work.
it's
Hey, other way. There you go. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a men's 11.
Yep, that'll work.
So
Okay.
and I actually still have room on that one when I do that.
Yeah. By the way, since Shell is here,
Hi Shell.
yeah, I know we haven't let them know, but did you want to show them the
One
jewelry?
second.
Uh-oh. I was say, did you want to show her the ring I bought you?
Well, first let's go for the necklace.
Okay. Yeah, I did buy Miss Crystal some jewelry.
And I have the ring on my necklace. And simple Celtic knots. And the reason I have it on here is because I can tuck it in my shirt while I'm at work, and I don't have to hit my
And no one can see it.
Well, no, it's not that so no one can see it. It's because I do a lot of bending and twisting.
Right.
And a couple of my clients are in mobility chairs. So if I'm bending and helping them while they're in the chair, then I don't hit them with it, which I would do.
Okay. Oh. You've got the regular, I've got the cherry.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't have as big a bottle as I got.
I have a 1 liter.
Hey. Peace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going through my mail because I've been gone all day, so
Yeah.
I don't know what all's come in, what all hasn't. And that can go.
And yes, everybody's been asking, matter of fact, someone was going, hey, where's my co-pilot at?
Sorry, guys. Occasionally, the co-pilot, since she's still in Oklahoma, goes and sees other family. And the good news is, family is helping me get out of Oklahoma.
Yep.
So, but because I have my door open, so I'm going to put y'all guys down on Avatar for just a minute while I go shut and block that. Otherwise, I'm going to have everybody in here. One second.
Yeah, Shell. You can't go very far in Texas without finding a river somewhere. Yeah, Eleanor. Yeah, it is. Matter of fact, her father is going to let her use one of his trucks that he's got. Basically, all she's got to do is put stuff in her car and then go down to his place and then swap everything over to the pickup truck, and she'll use that to bring stuff down with. Actually, we do have one natural lake in Texas. There's only one, but it is out there by the Louisiana border. Yeah, all the others are man-made. Yeah, like I said, we do. Like I said, we do only have one that is it is an all natural lake here in Texas. Ooh, I bet that was Noisy Patch living across from the air station. Yeah, I haven't been to one in. I've not been to an air show in a long time. I am looking so forward to go and seeing one of those. I miss going to them. I know my first wife, she and I went out to Midland, Odessa, where they had the Confederate Air Force show going, and we stayed out there. I can't remember if it was the first night or second night, but they had Les Shockley's Shockwave, which is that 3-jet engine big rig. He actually went down the track, and just seeing that thing going down the track at night with all 3 afterburners going and the flames coming out of the stacks and everything, that thing was something. And then later on, had the flying Elvi do their parachute jump at night with their jumpsuits and everything all lit up. That was something to see.
All right, I'm back. Still tired. So.
Yeah, I bet you are.
Yeah, I got up at 2:30 this morning. Got about an hour sleep before my alarm went off at 5:30, and I've been up since then.
Yep. Yeah, there are a lot of those kind of lakes that show up. They don't last long, that's for sure. We've seen them. What was it? Friday when we went back out to the bike rally.
Saturday.
Or Saturday, yeah.
We were rained in Friday.
Yeah, we got rained in Friday. We could have gone. The way they were talking, like we're going to be more rain and everything. We decided not to go and everything, but it's like, we could have gone, but then we got more rain that night. We went after it stopped raining, and then of course get out there and it starts raining more.
Yeah.
Luckily it stopped on the way back, but unfortunately out there at dark and everything on the trike, going down that one little road and everything, I didn't see water go from one side to the other. hit it, and it splashed up on both of us. And what made it bad was it hit me right in the face on my glasses. So I'm going, oh, I can't see. Plus getting the taste of it and everything in the mouth. Like, that wasn't good. I had to pull into the gas station right on the corner, clear my glasses and everything.
Yeah, and I had to clean them because your shirt was wet.
My shirt was wet.
I had a couple of dry spots.
Yep.
But there were no paper towels out.
Yep. Where the clean, where you do the windshield there, no paper towels at all there.
Yeah, I know if I lay down like I normally would at this time, I'd be out. So, yeah, but yeah, Dad said I can have the truck and I can have it until I move.
Right.
So,
and he only made, but remember, he only made one stipulation. Yep. I do tune up on it.
Yep. And he provides parts.
And what kind of truck is it?
Old school GMC.
Yeah, okay. Small block Chevy.
A GMC is a Chevy?
No, General Motors Corporation is who makes Chevy.
You're talking to the wrong person, honey.
Yep.
Like I was telling you earlier, it's going to take time, but I'll get it.
I know. Well, General Motors Corporation, that's your Chevrolet, your Pontiac, Oldsmobile, Cadillac, Buick.
Mercury?
No, Mercury's Ford.
Oh, yeah.
Ford is Lincoln. It's Ford, Lincoln, Mercury. But you had, you got GMC, Chevy, Pontiac, Buick, Oldsmobile, Cadillac. Yeah. Like what Eleanor is saying, yeah, they make all that. So if you've got
I just knew Chevy, right. GMC, Ford, Dodge. That was the ones I grew up with.
Right.
I didn't know that Buick was GMC.
Yep.
I knew Dodge and Pontiac were interchangeable.
No.
Some of the parts are.
No, none. Now, Plymouth, yeah.
That's it. Sorry.
Plymouth.
Mom had a Plymouth van. Dad had a Dodge Reliant.
Right, because it's Chrysler, Dodge, Plymouth. Okay, you can take an engine from a Plymouth. So you can take one of the 318s out of a Plymouth and put it in a Chrysler. It's the same thing. Same way with the Dodge.
Well, Mom had a Plymouth van when I was younger, and my brother had the reach to go from the top to the bottom to pop the starter bolts, but he didn't have the maneuverability to get it. And my dad, didn't have the reach, and his forearm was too fat to fit down there.
Right.
So they put me up on a cement block and said, pop that. And I got it.
Yeah, Saturn. They were actually a company that I think got bought out by General Motors Corporation, and then they took over. And of course, Saturn's no longer. Saab is that's a Swedish company.
So I was going to say, that's overseas.
Yeah, that's over in Europe. Hummer, the Hummer is basically military branch is what GMC makes. But yeah, GMC, they did make Saturn, yeah. That was all part of them also. But like I said, they're gone. I think, was it Buick is gone or Oldsmobile?
Pontiac.
Pontiac, okay.
Yeah.
Pontiac. Yeah, I knew they were, I know they've gotten rid of another one. Pontiac was supposed to be one of their low-end companies that was around.
Yeah, Pontiac was their cheap cars, and they got rid of it. So now if you want a cheap one, you have to get a Buick is their next lowest end, I believe.
I think GMC is.
Do you know how long it's been since I've had to buy a newer vehicle?
Long time.
Yeah.
I know. Oh, yeah.
I mean, Chris was telling me he's got somebody that wants my car for parts because they want the body on it.
Tell them, hey, money talks, BS walks.
98 Chevy Silverado that runs and drives.
So they want to take the Ford body and put it on a GMC?
Car. Honda. They want my Honda. They want my Honda body for their Honda body.
Okay.
Because their Honda is, he said it's a rusted POS. So they want mine for the body.
So they must be down around the coast somewhere.
And I get a 98 driving Silverado.
Sounds like a fair trade to me.
And I'm like,
You know, you're getting the exhaust fixed.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're willing to trade, you know,
they're in Dallas.
Yeesh. Oh, you can always drive it down, drop it off, and say, "Here's a key. Where's mine?"
Yeah.
And it's like, here's key and title. Where's key and title for that one? It's like,
yeah, but if I'm going to do that, I want you to check out the truck.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, just have to get all the information from Chris.
Yeah. Yeah, Doug's saying Olds and Pontiac are gone.
Okay, I knew Pontiac was one of them, but I wasn't sure.
Right. I couldn't remember if it was right. I couldn't remember if it was Olds or Buick that was gone because I know they've been downsizing because of the economy and everything.
I think Oldsmobile turned into oh shoot, there was some other vehicle that they were doing, and they pretty much able to swap them out.
Well, like I said, I know they did away with Saturn years ago because they weren't going anywhere. I might. You gonna put us up for the week or so, Shell? I can bring my tools with me. I can load them up in the. Yeah, I could load up the tools and everything in the trunk of the bike, on the track itself.
Yeah, I've got a big enough bag. It could hold the clothes.
Hey, I've got that luggage rack. Think about when we came back, I had to put your bag on that because we had so much other stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said. I've got a big enough bag.
Yep. And I've got something, mine it could definitely be used.
I know next week, I've got to try my skirt on so I can see if it'll fit for next weekend.
All right. Yeah, Tom, I can definitely agree. Up there in New York, especially, anywhere along the coast, I know that even here in Texas, if you're down along the coast area, yeah, you're gonna get that salt there, especially down by Galveston.
Yeah, but where Tom is at, that road salt is more corrosive than what we have.
That's true.
What Oklahoma and Texas has.
That's true. Here we don't get that because, of course, here in my part of Texas and everything, so far this year we've had 2 times it snowed. The first time it snowed, didn't even stick. Of course, second time, that's when we had it for almost a week, and it was sticking. That's when we had all that power outages and everything. And basically, that's the first time I have ever seen every single county in the state of Texas under a winter weather warning.
And I was out driving it.
Yeah.
Well, this is before we met, so
Yeah, I know.
yeah,
Hey,
I was out.
I was driving. Hey, I wound up driving to and from work. Might taking me about another 10, 15 minutes, but I was getting there slowly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I,
Now, I don't know about last year, but of course, I mean, that depends upon what part of Texas you're also talking about, too. Because the panhandle up by Amarillo, they get snow every single year.
mm-hmm.
But as far as here in the Dallas Fort Worth area, it's like very rarely we will get snow in the winter. I mean, it's very rare it even gets cold. I mean, cold here might be in the upper 30s, low 40s.
Oh, good.
And
Long sleeve t-shirt weather.
yeah, yep, Shell, that's what Crystal calls it.
Yeah, because I can't drive it.
Yep. Yeah, we did get a lot of ice storms, but I mean, they weren't, all that many. I mean, we weren't getting them like what you get up north on the East Coast or in the Midwest, like Chicago, Wisconsin, Minnesota.
Ohio,
Yeah, Ohio. Um, no, we
Yoakum,
would not.
Texas.
Yeah.
Patch of Heaven has family down there.
Okay. And Yoakum. I'm not familiar with where that's at. Okay.
Ain't got a clue.
Yeah, I'm gonna look. I'm gonna. Yeah. We didn't, like I said, we didn't get that much. Let's see, where is Yoakum at? Wow.
Hmm.
It's about as far from me as you are right now. Okay.
Yeah, Doug, and there's more of them now. They've they've multiplied and spread. They've moved north.
Yep. Yeah. So Yoakum is a little bit north of Victoria, which is well, talking about north of Victoria and east of San Antonio.
Shell, is this about like the Yarn Island we were describing a few months ago? If it is, I don't mind. He'll just have to figure something out to do. Oh, my dad shocked the hell out of me. Pardon my language. Um,
What do you do now?
I think I might want to learn crochet.
Oh, that.
Yeah. And I'm like, the oh crap. What am I going to do now? I'm going to get him set up. I'll get him a tote box and stuff. Ooh.
And start teaching him.
No, I'm not going to be able to teach him because I'm going to be too far south. I'll teach him a couple of basics and then point him at the YouTube. That's what I did.
Yep. Yeah, Shell, that's one thing about how big Texas is. From El Paso to LA is further than El Paso to Texarkana.
Mm.
Yeah, that's how big. Of course, now if you went from, say, Amarillo to, say, I'm trying to think of say, to Harlingen, that's even further distance. Yeah.
Shell, yep. That I'll go with that.
Hey, maybe we can buy the compound down there in Waco.
Not sure I want that one.
Oh, why not?
Really?
Hey, we can always call it the Yarn Davidians.
Mater. Yeah, Alaska is bigger than Texas, but a majority of Alaska is not populated
That's true.
because it's the permafrost up there doesn't let you actually build foundations that are going to stay.
What permafrost? You got nothing but ice and snow covering most of the ground.
Permafrost is 6 foot of permanent
Frozen
ice in the
Yeah.
ground.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't know, Lori or Doug.
There's some things that are still left down there. I know that a while back I did see a video on actually YouTube where some guy, he actually did go down there and ask permission to videotape. I know that one of the buses that they were using as far as the exit for one of the tunnels that the kids use as escape route, it's still there along with that tunnel.
Mm.
But as far as the actual building, no, that thing burnt to the ground. It's
Yeah.
all that the main building they were all in, it's gone. Now you do find the remnants of the foundation and everything for it, but there's basically nothing else really out there.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a working ranch. I'll stick to the gardens though.
Oh, I could just see Shell getting out there with the little push mower, making sure the grass is cut.
Nah, remote control with batteries.
Well, you just get some hay burners out there.
Yeah. Like I said earlier, goat chili's good.
Well, it's either that or fresh beef on the hoof.
Yeah. She said
Yeah.
hunt, food, and cattle.
Hey, target practice, no problem then.
Not a problem, Shell. I want the 0 turn too.
Yep.
And we can bag it and compost it.
Okay, I can get 2 of them on there. Hey, how about we get 2 of them and get the engines all souped up there? That way, you and Shell can get out there and go racing. see who can get the grass and everything cut the fastest.
No.
I'll be out there with the flag and everything.
No. Nice.
That's something I'm definitely looking into for when going camping down at TRF, is actually having solar power. I don't know about the wind, but I've been watching. There's someone else that's on YouTube. I've been watching his channel, and he does
Hi, Mike.
reviews. Hey, Mike, glad you're back. But he's always doing reviews on different solar generators, which is basically it's the battery inside the box and everything that you charge it, and you can run different power, electronics and everything off of it. And that's something I'm actually looking into as far as going down. Like I say, when I go camping at TRF, is for there's no power. You have to provide your own. Well, the lighting I use is all LED Christmas lights, which don't pull a lot of power. But I think it's if I hooked up all 45 strands together, I think it's 216 watts total. And it's like, I don't even use I think I use about 3 or 4 of those strands, and that's plenty of light to see by at night. Other than that, for at nighttime, the only other time would be getting the air mattress blown up or taken down when leaving. That's it. But Coleman camp stoves, got those, and that lady never has responded back to me.
Well, she didn't. Like I said, she didn't want to sell them that bad.
I guess not. I found someone about 25 minutes away from me. She had some the Coleman camp stoves. I was like, hey, I'm interested and everything. I sent her a message. They responded back to me on it. I mean,
Yeah.
she responded back, but then I sent her another message. Never anything else.
Yeah, so I'll be honest, I'm not comfortable with myself carrying a gun, but in an area like that, I wouldn't have a problem.
Hey, sweetie, you can't say the G word on YouTube. Not on my channel. Yeah. You say boomstick?
I'm not comfortable with myself holding a boom stick.
Yeah.
But for something like you're describing, that would be an absolute necessity. Mm-hmm. And I would do it.
Yeah. And
YouTube can go shoot themselves in the foot.
Yeah. And for me, it's like, since, we got lots and lots of, feral hogs. Hey, that's a lot of pork.
Yeah, I made a boo-boo today.
What'd you do this time?
No, you were on the phone with me when I did it. I introduced 2 gun enthusiasts to each other.
Yep.
But, so how did you like talking to Dad?
It was interesting talking to him. Can't wait to meet him. Yeah, like you said, once he and I get to talking and everything, it's like, yep, y'all have fun. I'll go cook dinner.
Yeah, pretty much.
And we might keep talking, and dinner might get cold.
Yep. No, dinner wouldn't get cold because I would hand it to you and literally bop you on the nose, and him too.
Yep. Don't really see a lot of the rattlers or mountain lions, but I have seen bobcats, and definitely see a lot of Pepe Le Pews.
I'm good with that one, Shell.
Yeah. I'm getting there. I got some studying and lots of reading to do.
Yeah, I like that, LNR.
Yeah.
I actually have to go find some of those seeds for my dad.
Yeah, and I got lucky to find someone else down there at the bike rally. Yeah, $250 is what I wound up spending on some. Yeah, I wasn't planning on it, but you take PayPal? Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
And I just about had my PayPal credit account paid off too. Like, never mind.
Yeah, if I can get my boots on next week, because I don't know what's going on. Oh no. I'm sorry, Mike.
Ooh.
Yeah. I couldn't get my left boot on a couple of weeks ago. So if I can get them back on, I'll be wearing that to Sunday.
Yeah, we do get possums here. I saw one the other night. It was about this big. Tail and everything, about that long.
Oh, I don't blame you, LNR. I would have too. Even though I don't particularly care one way or another, for that I would have got it.
Oh, you're talking about the Texas tanks, huh? Just hide your Lone Star. That's something I know Shell would get. She would
Okay.
definitely understand. She would understand that. I don't think you would.
No, I don't. So you'll
Jeff, do you
explain
understand
later.
what? Do you understand what I'm saying? Talk about hide your Lone Star beer.
Mm. Nope.
Yeah, but you understand what I'm talking about? Like I said, the Armadillo and Lone Star beer.
No.
Now I'm talking about. Say Shell and knows what
Oh
that
yeah,
means.
Shell does. I don't.
Yeah, yeah. They were running commercials years ago. Probably 30 years ago on TV. I mean, these are commercials, and it showed these
Nice.
it showed these two drivers in a destroyed Lone Star beer truck, and they were trying to figure out what was going on. This is we got attacked by a giant armadillo.
Yes, Mark. Mike, we're watching. We're reading the chat.
Yeah, yeah. I got my unofficial mod watching.
Yay.
Yep. Of course, Shell's one of my mods.
Yeah.
She asked, like, okay,
Oh yeah, because I've got YouTube off, she doesn't show up as a mod.
yeah. Well, I've got YouTube still going in another tab and everything, but that's the only way
Yeah.
I can get her.
Mod.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
going
well,
through that.
I was echoing, so I decided to shut it off.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
they
know.
actually do. They do. They still make Lone Star beer, and it's still one of the lowest priced ones out there. I remember I used to be able to go and buy a case of it in the cans for with tax and everything for less than $10.
Doug and Lori, what part am I living in, or what part is my dad in? Because that's where I was at today, most of today. Well, Shell, when you finally get here, we'll be more than happy to have you.
Yep.
You just got to get here. And ha
Yep.
ha 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 ha, I'm going to beat you.
Yep. Definitely gonna do that.
And the bad thing is, I wasn't even looking.
But she's looking forward to it now.
Very much so.
Yep. Yep. Here has been what 2 months, going on 2 months now.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I've got all these bugs. Well, I literally have gnats, and I don't know what else flying around here in the garage. That's why y'all hear them get. Can y'all hear them getting tapped?
It's okay, Doug and Lori. I live in Oklahoma City, and my dad is in Chickasha, where I grew up and everything. And I was down there from 3 o'clock, 2:30 until 9:30. Oy.
Yeah.
Shell, I know you're working, but your fingers shouldn't be that tired.
Yep. Now I wouldn't mind going back to my hometown. At least
Yeah,
for a
but
visit.
your hometown isn't as far.
True, but it's still about 3 hours away.
Yeah, mine's about an hour. It
Yeah.
depends. And no more letting Chris drive at night.
Yeah, that definitely should be a no-no now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know
DFW's not that bad.
I know I'm fixing to have it out with Mom when I walk in, when I come get done. Because I walked in and she started frowning and crossing her arms.
Mm-mm.
So she's pissed about one of two things, and I really could care less about either one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
That's up to you, Shell.
yeah, I will come back about once every 6 months,
No.
maybe twice, two or three, no more than about 4 times a year. But I will be
And
calling Dad.
I would not. Yeah, and I wouldn't even be stopping her. I'd probably be going with her.
After you meet Dad, yeah, he'll. If I showed up without you, he'd be like, "What the heck did you do now?"
It's like, what'd you do to get him mad now?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Especially since he was telling you what a stubborn little cuss I am,
Yep.
and I'm just sitting there agreeing with him.
Like I said, my mom, she'll say the same thing. I'm very hard headed. And yeah, like mom, yeah, I know it's one of the traits I took after you. Yeah. I don't like Dallas County myself. I don't even like. I mean, I'll take Tarrant County over Dallas. Uh, Mainly because you don't have as many wild, not really wild, but crazy, stupid drivers in Tarrant County like you do in Dallas. I mean, ever since they've gotten uh, Central Expressway widened and got the high five and everything going up there, it's like people just like are putting in the George Bush and everything else. But like, oh my God! I mean, these people just do
Mhm.
not really know how to drive, and they don't care. Yeah, the high five is crazy.
Yeah, Shell.
And if you're not paying attention, you get lost on that.
Yeah, Shell. I literally am going to be less than 4 blocks from a Walmart, but compared to Oklahoma City, Ennis is not that big.
Oh no, yeah. As a matter of fact, that last Wednesday, or not this past Wednesday,
Last week.
Wednesday before, yeah, of last week, I gave them a little tour around town and showed them as far as where the high school is and where I work at. Matter of fact, I even took them on a tour of work. That way, she can see exactly what we do. Yep. Yeah, Ennis is a nice little town. I mean, like she said, like I was showing her, you know, Walmart. I mean, I can literally, if I want to, and my mom's done it years ago, literally just walked over there, got stuff, and walked right back.
Hmm. If need be, if I've got to do major shopping and don't have vehicle, give me a little red wagon.
Yep.
I don't have a problem with that one
Yep.
because I got plenty of bags.
Yep. Hey, I got this bug zapper going, and I'm still getting attacked by all these bugs in here. A lot of them, I guess, are too small to be affected by the wire grid. I guess they're not getting able to touch in between the two. Some of them are, but
Yeah, I've done
well,
that with some places,
hey,
some of the
Possum.
places here. Oh,
Hey,
yay. I didn't even
yeah,
see that come in.
that's why all of a sudden I looked down on the floor. And
Yes,
they're
Shell,
like,
get
you
your
run
coffee.
right in here. I'm like, what the? They were getting confused as far as where he had to go.
No.
I, I'll take mine with 4 scoops and some Italian sweet cream, please, Shell. Actually, Eddie Hill is actually from Wichita Falls, but he's raced here at the Motorplex, and um, I was actually at the Motorplex when we had the Nationals, and it's been the only time we've had the Fall Nationals on two separate weekends because we actually got rained out that first weekend, so they actually had to have everybody come back the following weekend because they couldn't even get eliminations run on Saturday because it was, it was still coming down. But yeah, Eddie Hill, he's actually from Wichita Falls. And I have met him. He's a real nice guy. Matter of fact, that particular weekend, they were still doing qualifying, and he got up and, of course, he did his burnout, backed up, got staged, and almost immediately after the light came down, the tree and everything came down, he took off, and basically immediately, since he was in the left-hand lane, boom, the car made a hard left-hand turn right into that outside retaining wall, totally destroyed the dragster. I mean, the frame, everything, it was completely destroyed. They were trying to figure out what happened, and one of the supports and everything for the rear wing had broke, and right on his launch is when it broke. It came down and punctured the left rear tire. Well, when it did that, he had all the traction on that right rear. Him taking off full force, it just slammed him right into that wall. His crew spent all that night, I think that was on a Friday night, they pulled out a brand new frame out from the top of the trailer. I mean, there was nothing, no electronics, nothing. It was just a bare frame. His crew spent all night putting that thing together, getting it ready for rest of qualifying, and they canceled that weekend. But the one good thing about it is that right rear tire, it was on its last pass and everything, and they didn't want to take a chance of, it being damaged, so they took it off. It was sitting there, and I'm sitting there in the pit, standing there in the pits at his, trailer and everything, watching them do all this. And that's when I, found out about what happened. And I asked them, what happened to the parts and everything off of us? We've gotten rid of most of all that, but the only thing we've got this and this, and then we got the other rear tire and everything. I said, what are y'all going to do with that? He goes, trash it. We're not going to take a chance on it. I said, can I have it? Sure. The only thing they had to do was they had to take a knife and puncture the sidewall. That way it couldn't be used again. But Eddie Hill did autograph it for me. I still have that tire. Yeah. But I mean, yeah, here at the Motorplex, yeah. When they wound up building it, doing the track and everything, I heard it was around 300 cement trucks. For when they poured the track itself, that thing was poured all at one time. It is a continuous quarter-mile one piece of concrete. There's no dividers in it whatsoever. And from what I understand, they want to making it where it's like 10 inches thick of concrete. So from outside retaining wall to outside retaining wall, from starting line all the way down, it's all one piece of concrete. And if you ever watch any of the videos, you'll see how the crews and everything, they come up, the tow vehicles, and got all the equipment to get the dragster started. They come up and they all pull off to the left, and they got that little road that goes down the side of the track. that is where they had all that done. Now, this is before they had the grandstands and everything put up. And of course, before they had the suites and everything, that's where they lined up all the concrete trucks. They came in and they were dumping, and you had the guys out there, moving it around and the rebar and all that kind of stuff, and getting that track done. Yep. Hey, I've actually got a chance to meet, Big Daddy Don Garlitz, and like I said, I've even got a chance to meet Shirley Muldowney, Cruz Pedregon, and was it brother Tony Pedregon, I think. And I actually got a chance to meet, of all things, of all people, Dan Pastorini, who used to be the quarterback for the Oilers, and he got back into his drag racing. I actually met him at the Motorplex.
What year did they pour the Motorplex?
That was in I think 84, 85, something like that. Because I think that was about the same time the dirt track was completed. So yeah, I think it was either late. They started on it, I think, in 84, but if I'm not mistaken, the ribbon cutting ceremony was in 85. I was actually out there at the time when they took the picture. I'm actually in the picture. I didn't have anything to do that day.
Shell is asking about Connie Coletta.
Connie Coletta? No, I never got a chance to meet him because he's passed away, so I haven't had a chance to meet him. I wouldn't mind Don Perdone. Him I'd like to meet. Kenny Bernstein, I did get a chance to meet, but of course that was after his big wreck and everything that put him in the wheelchair. Yeah, Connie Coletta, he's the one that actually got Muldowney, helped her get started in drag racing. Because like I said, that was what subject we were talking about the other day, talking about Bonnie Bedelia playing Shirley Muldowney and Heart Like a Wheel. Yeah. That is a good movie. I like it. And like I said, not only she played that, she did Patsy Cline. And she was also Holly McClane in the Die Hard movies. So, yeah. Wow. Yeah, it's still a little bit early for Saturday night.
Mm-hmm.
I said, yeah, it's still a little bit early for Saturday night. But, I don't know if she was or not. I know Buddy Holly was. So was the Big Bopper. He was from Beaumont. You looking it up?
Yep.
Okay.
You hear me typing?
Yeah, that's why I'm...
Winchester, Virginia is where she was born.
Okay.
I literally got her name in, and then it's right up underneath it.
Yeah. But, yeah, no, she's not from Texas.
No, she's closer to where Froggy's at. Just simply because she's in Virginia. Now, where that's located in comparison to Froggy, I do not know.
Yep. Yep, Buddy Holly was from Lubbock. Of course, Waylon Jennings, he's from Texas also.
Hmm.
Yep.
Where's he from?
Oh, Waylon?
Yeah.
Do a search on that. I know he's from Texas. I think it's from Houston.
You're like, you would have to ask me, wouldn't you?
What's that?
Where Waylon Jennings was from?
You brought it up, but actually, I think he's from Houston. Of course, I know he's passed away.
Littlefield.
Okay.
Says place of birth, Littlefield.
Oh, wrong one.
What that? Stevie Ray Vaughan?
Yeah, of course, got Stevie Ray Vaughan. No, I never did see him. He was a performer that I really wasn't much into.
Uh-oh, don't tell Shell. She loves him.
Let's see, where is that at? Damn, that's a long way away.
Mm.
It's saying a little bit over 6 hours. All right, yeah, just outside of Lubbock.
And he's buried. Stevie Ray Vaughan is buried in Dallas.
Yep. Now, I did get a chance to meet Selena.
Yep.
Yep. And that was right before she got, right before she passed away. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I wasn't that much into his style of music. But now, if you go with the Fabulous Thunderbirds, now that kind of music there, yeah, I like. But as far as the bluesy style that Stevie Ray had, not really. I'm more of a kind of an up tempo style music. But it's like I'm not into. Like I said, I don't like thrash metal or speed metal. It's like, to me that all sounds like you're just getting out there and you're not even hitting any chords playing music. You're just doing that number to see how loud and everything you can make it sound. Like, no, I don't like that. This chair is a little bit uneven right now. That's why I keep moving around. Yeah, Jimmy Vaughan, the brother. But if you look at that between Stevie Ray and the Thunderbirds, it's apples and oranges as far as style of music. It's just fact, I like Thunderbirds. Stevie Ray, no, I'm not much into that music. Yeah. But, everybody's got their own taste. There's a couple of artists that I like, and Crystal's going, no. She already knows the two I'm talking about.
And that's why I'm laughing.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you'll run into some that I like, and you're like, ew.
Yeah. But that's the thing that makes a relationship work is you've got to have some differences.
Mm-hmm.
There's always you cannot have a relationship where one person likes the same thing, every single same thing as the other. You've got to have. Hey, wake up!
No, that's what would be the relationship, just snoozing through it, and it's
Yeah,
not working. No.
it'd be boring. Yeah,
Hmm.
but like I said, you've got to have some differences where one person likes one thing and the other one doesn't, and vice versa. I said that's what makes our relationship work. And of course, to me, the main difference is male, female. That's got to
Yep.
be the biggest difference.
Yep. LNR, and he likes working. He and my son are both gearheads. They love cars, especially the older ones,
Yeah,
and I can get out there, do basic maintenance on it, make it run, and that's it. Okay,
yeah,
and that's it. Now, so he and my son are going to have fun getting everything going,
right.
especially
And
with that duster, which he showed Dad a picture of, and Dad was like, "Ooh, oh,
yeah,
number smashing."
yeah,
And then my dad is a slight gun collector.
boomstick.
Yeah, boomstick. Sorry, and I did not realize how well informed he was on some stuff. Um, I'm borrowing the truck next week until we get moved to Texas, and then I'll make one last trip to his house to get my car back, and
Yep,
I'm done.
yep.
And when I give him back his truck, I'm hoping,
That you don't have to worry about the car anymore,
yeah,
or you might have something else.
I don't know. That's something Chris is setting up. So
Yeah,
I want, yeah, but I'm picking something else up from Dad for Mater, and
what?
he's going
Never
to
mind. Yeah,
donate. He's going to donate a few dollars towards Dad. Well, they started talking about boomsticks and different eras and styles and stuff, and I'm like, oh, there goes 40 minutes off my phone because now I have two boomstick enthusiasts.
yep.
Oh, your Shelby GT, make it a 68, and my uncle would love you.
I'll take the Cuda.
Yeah, I'd rather have the
It's got to
Cuda.
be a convertible, and not yellow.
Oh,
It's like, I mean, any color but yellow with the white interior, white top. Because I definitely would not want to be, hey, Nash Bridges. No.
well, considering where you live, I'd go orange with black top.
If I had any car, yeah, it would definitely have to be a '69 Charger, orange and everything.
Full on stars, bars, and 01.
But it'd have to have the Hemi. Of course, you have to have the Dixie horn. But the
Oh,
thing
yeah.
about it, seems like everybody and their brother, when they get a '69 Charger, oh, there you go. Hey, generally, no. Hey, Shell, I actually got a chance to sit in the one of those Nash Bridges cars, the Cudas. Anytime you saw them going down the street and they had the where they were showing for them sitting in the car, I've actually sat in that particular one. There was a guy years ago. I think he spent around $72,000 for it. Never saw it. He spent all that money on it, took possession of it at like 2 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday, and had it at the car show I was a member of. He had it there at 7:30, and I actually was the judge
Not
of that
LNR.
class, and I had to sit in it.
Brand new car today.
A brand new one?
Can I get the ghoul?
I know what car I'd like to have, but the only thing is they're not making them anymore.
Hmm.
A Lamborghini Countach.
No,
Yeah.
I want the ghoul as soon as it comes out. That's the one with the 1100 horsepower. Factory stock.
Oh, from Dodge?
Yeah.
Yeah. I go for that.
And then I would be finding the straightest road I could, and I would go.
You know, we happen to have one road here in Texas that the speed limit's 85.
And with that, it would burn it out.
Yeah. The only bad part about that road is it's part of the tollway. But
Yeah.
it's probably about 60 miles long. And there was actually a guy, he went and bought one of the Demon Chargers.
Mm.
They clocked him at almost 130 miles an hour on it.
Red Doug.
And they could not think, okay, here in Texas, if you're driving double or higher of the posted speed limit, you can get arrested for reckless driving. But because the speed limit was 85, they could only write him a ticket.
Doug and Lori say, as a judge, what you think of the car? Yeah, see, Oklahoma has 20 or higher as reckless endangerment, and you lose the car and go to jail for a minimum of 48 hours.
That car, it was nothing more than a Pontiac Tempest on steroids.
Mm.
And, hey, Mark, better late than never getting here. But, yeah, for me, I'm Mopar. If it's on 4 wheels, it's got to be a Mopar. If it's 2 or 3 wheels, it's a Harley. Plain and simple.
Nice show.
Yeah, I take one of those. You know, I take almost any of them. I know that I don't know if they're going to put it in production, but from what I understand, they were going to take one of the, either the Caravan or the Town and Country. And
Of course, purple.
one of the Hellcats in that.
Ooh. Talk about a sleeper racer.
Ooh. Plum crazy? Yeah. I'd take one of those. But Eleanor, you know, for me, you know, but the only thing that I've got coming up is as far as dealing with mini bikes and go-karts. I don't know if you've heard, but I'm going to be building a mini Top Fuel dragster with a Predator 670, and I actually ordered something for it. It came in not that long ago. It's going to have a blower on it. Got me a root style blower that I'm going to be putting on that Predator 670. Yeah. And let's just say it probably, I can guarantee you, it's not going to be running on pump gasoline. I am going to see about getting it to where it runs on methanol, nitromethanol. Oh, so you saw me making my spaghetti. Okay. Hey, I'd like to see that. So what engine you gonna put in that truck? You gonna put like a 212, or is it gonna be a bigger one? Maybe what, the 401?
Donna!
Hey, Donna. Everybody's wanting to come in late.
I'll be honest, it's been such a long day for me. I'm ready to go to bed.
Yeah, I know.
I wasn't planning on getting on, but hey, I got home in time, so why not?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
You what stage are you gonna have that 212 at? That'd be the next question. You gonna have it stock, or you gonna soup it up some with stage 1, 2, 3, or 4, or 10? So yeah, but that ought to be something to see. But Ella, the way I'm gonna have the engine set up in there, it's instead of having it where the engine's sitting like this and you've got the crankshaft sitting like that, with me being in front of all that, it's actually going to be turned like this where the drive output's coming this way to the rear end.
Tell Craig you can soup it up if you want to. He just can't drive it.
Oh, okay. But the only problem that I'm having right now is trying to engineer some kind of a clutch system on it going to a differential, because I've got, of course, the frame and everything's going to be hand built. And what I'm wanting to do is basically throw down the gauntlet for the guys from Cars and Cameras, Ike and John, and say, y'all bring that dragster y'all built with the 670 up against mine here to Texas. We'll take it out to the drag strip, and for bragging rights, best 2 out of 3 down the strip. You know who's missing from this tonight, sweetie?
Hmm?
Oh, there's Frank.
Hi,
He wasn't the one I was thinking of.
I don't doubt it, Shell. Well, Shaggy, Brandon.
Well, Brandon, he was going to be going to bed early because he's going to go kayaking tomorrow. I was thinking about a little friend from across the pond.
Well, see, it's coming up on 6 a.m. for her. So hopefully she's getting some sleep. Yeah, trust me, Donna, that's where I'm at right now. It runs, it works, I'm good.
Yep. Yeah, Eleanor, yeah, like I said, that's something I've been wanting to build, because I saw them build that, was it 3 years ago? And it was the old, they built the slingshot style where the engine was sitting in front and they were sitting right behind.
I understand.
It. Right. I know. But
Shell,
saying
you're worse than I am on that.
Ah.
True, Frank.
That's true. I'm glad you popped in, Frank. But yeah, like I said, they did that and everything, and I think they had about 2 different jack shafts on that. Of course, with some of the things that they were doing, they were having problems with it. Um, but like I said, I'd like to build one. It's like, okay, let's see who can build the better dragster using that Predator 670. Sometimes sleep is. Sometimes it's not.
True.
Yeah. All right. Well, I appreciate it. Hope you hit that thumbs up for me. I know that always helps.
Yeah. I got it before I got it in the stream.
Right.
All right,
But-
Frank, you have a good night whenever you
Yep.
decide to go to bed, and we'll talk at you next
Yep.
time.
Yep. I appreciate you getting here. But yeah, that 670, that's something, like I said, it's going to be, like I said, with the blower and everything on it. As a matter of fact, on top of the blower, if you ever seen a Top Fuel or a funny car, sitting on top of the blower, they got the little hat, what they call a hat and everything. It's got the little butterflies that open up as they do the throttle. I'm actually looking for one of those to go on it too. So actually having it look just like a Top Fuel dragster, but in a mini form, and yeah, having a little wing and all that other kind of stuff on it. Yeah. And it will not be, it won't be having the starter mounted to the block, because either Crystal or Chris will be the one coming up and starting the engine. Basically, all I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the switch, the ignition switch and everything, and say, okay, get the fuel going, have the fuel pump and everything going. Probably have to sit there and maybe with a squirt bottle prime it and hit with the little starter and everything. It's like, okay. Yeah, it's going to take me a while, because unfortunately, I'm not sponsored by anybody. So anything that I do, like buying this blower and the engines, or anything for them, that's all in my own pocket. So anything that goes into making this, that's going to be out of my own pocket. So I've got, I've got bills I got to deal with first. That's going to be priority. Second, toys. And of course, yeah, that's going to be a big toy. So buying everything for that, yeah, it's going to be something that's going to take some time, unfortunately. And yes, I will be, doing videos on it. Don't know how long it's going to take or when I can actually get started. I'm buying stuff for it right now. I've already got both engines. I did manage to pick up a couple of the 670s from the as-is section at Harbor Freight for $430 a piece. They happen to have 2 of them sitting there. And it's like, you don't find a Predator 670 in the as-is section. I don't care how many times you go to Harbor Freight. They're not there. Yep. Damn, these bugs.
Night, Doug. Not Lori.
Good night, Doug, Lori. Appreciate you stopping by. Y'all take it easy. And I appreciate you hitting the like button. That always helps. I know it's past sanity hour. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I didn't realize it was that late already. Almost midnight.
It's 10 to
Yeah,
midnight.
Yeah. So, hey, I appreciate everybody that stopped by. Yeah, it's late. I gotta get up, and early in the morning so I can get ready to go to church, especially for Mother's Day. Um, so, hey, I appreciate everybody out there, and to all the mothers, hey, happy Mother's Day, and that goes for you too, sweetie. I haven't,
Thank you, dear.
I haven't forgotten. Of course, I'd like to be able to get you something, but giving
Nah,
it to you is a little difficult.
you can hold on to it till next week.
I know. Of course, I know anything for you is always going to be like a Mother's Day present.
You know, just a hug and a kiss and greeting me nicely, and that's better than anything.
Yep.
Thank you,
So,
Eleanor. Happy Mother's Day to you and
yep.
yours.
Yep.
And to
So
everybody
basically,
in panel, happy
right.
Mother's Day to you
Yep.
and your family. If you are not a mother, if you happen to be the father and you're single, happy Mother's Day to you too.
Yep.
Because my dad was both mother and father to us, so because he raised us, not mom.
Yep. But anyways, like you said, you just want me to greet you the way I normally do.
Mhm.
Okay, I can do that.
I know.
You know, I don't have a problem with that. All right, everybody. Hey, appreciate it, and y'all take care. And till next time, y'all take care and be safe. Bye.